Greetings family, thank you for always coming back to watch our videos. We are very happy for your continued support. Hey, we saw the president of Ghana visiting Cote d'Ivoire last week or 2 weeks ago, and he visited the biggest puppet, who is the president of Cote d'Ivoire. We call him Alassane Ouattara. This guy wants to run for the 4th term. He wants to rule for over 20 years in Cote d'Ivoire. The Ivorians are not happy. You know, he has a godfather in France and he's a seller. So he sent John Dramani Mahama, the president of Ghana, and told him, yo, we still want these guys back to my godfather's organization, that is ECOWAS. And they told him, go and bring them back. Like they always tell the president of Senegal, Diomaye Faye, but Diomaye Faye failed and he was still given the mandate to bring them back. It's failing. So this guy was sent, and people are like, the people of Burkina said, if that is what you're coming to do here, please don't even think about it. But this guy is very wise. So he was visiting Mali, Niger, and Burkina. We saw the people of Ghana in Burkina celebrating him when he went to visit. There was a lot of talks because, you know, these people are brothers, Ghanaians and Ivorians and Burkina, you know, they are brothers, and it can be seen better in those areas because of the kingdoms that were there. The Mosi kingdom, the Homi, the Fulani, you know, people spanning miles and kilometers of land. Same people, same brothers. So when he went to Burkina, there are things that they sat down with the president of Burkina, our very own hero of Africa, Ibrahim Traore, including that there will be a daily flight from Accra to Ouagadougou back to Accra and a gas pipeline between the two countries. This guy didn't even talk. He didn't even say anything regarding ECOWAS because it's gone, and if you're a wise person, you know it's gone. So the Ghanaian president, John Dramani Mahama, has wrapped up a one-day visit to Ouagadougou, advancing economic and security cooperation with Burkina Faso. The main results of the negotiations were energy and connectivity as number one, where plans for an Accra-Bolgatanga gas pipeline with potential extension to Burkina Faso to boost energy access. A Ghanaian airline will launch daily direct flights between Accra and Ouagadougou, enhancing regional travel. Then in security collaboration, you know, Burkina has been fighting terrorists, and these people normally hide in borders. They are able to go to Cote d'Ivoire, come back. But now, Mahama emphasized a joint action against terrorism, calling it a cancer, and demanding collective regional efforts. Discussions focused on stabilizing the Sahel, where Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger faced escalating violence. On matters of trade and regional unity, you know, the former president of Ghana, Nana Akufo-Addo, had ruined these things completely. You would go to the godfather, the US, whatever, complaining that the Sahel is bringing in Russian forces to fight alongside their army, these terrorists. But kind of, you're supporting now the terrorists because these people don't have the ability to do so. France already decapitated them by not even giving them weapons. So on trade and regional unity, they made agreements to ease cross-border trade, including streamlined transit of Burkina Faso goods through Ghana. This visit is part of Mahama's tour of Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, aimed at mending ties between the alliance of Sahel states and, you know, ECOWAS after the AES exit from ECOWAS in January. That's what Sputnik is saying, but I think this is mending ties with Ghana, which Akufo-Addo had destroyed. And it's mending ties with Ghana and creating corporations which are going to help the people, because ECOWAS, no, it's like we can say toothless bulldog, that is, or something that is owned by France.
Yeah, I'm just glad that at least in Burkina Faso, he didn't even mention anything on ECOWAS.
Yeah.
On the other hand, when he went to Mali, he did mention that they have to mend the relations between ECOWAS and AES, while recognizing the organization, the AES organization, not, what is it? The Confederation.
Yeah.
We're recognizing the Confederation and the fact that they cannot go back to the AES, to ECOWAS. So when he went to Mali, Ghanaian president clearly stated his desire to re-establish a constructive dialogue between the AES and ECOWAS, thus dispelling speculations about a possible request for the return of the AES to ECOWAS. This is what he said: the lack of trust must be corrected so that mutual respect can exist between the leaders of each of these groupings within the sub-region. We must work to establish relations worthy of the same name between the AES, which is an irrevocable reality, and ECOWAS. So when he went to Mali, he did mention that he talked about ECOWAS and the AES, well, mentioning that you guys, we need to work together. He does recognize that it's perfectly fine. He does recognize that ECOWAS is honestly nothing without relations without the AES. And for the AES citizens, I saw most comments saying, we can work with you guys, but just be rest assured that we do not want anything to do with ECOWAS. And it was a good thing for me to see that the Ghanaian president realizes that it's over. There's no need of repeating the same thing. Let us sit down, let us come back, let us just know that these guys are gone, and maybe we can still create a relationship outside of merging our organization.
It says that the statement underscores Ghana recognition of the AES as a lasting and a legitimate entity. He recognized, and not just a parenthesis like the likes of Tinubu had said last year. The Ghanaian president stressed the need to prioritize dialogue and cooperation rather than confrontation to resolve differences and promote regional integration. I think his is more into integration rather than pushing them to rejoin ECOWAS, which he understands that they want. And I remember last year, before even the elections, he was supporting the AES, and he was like hyping it up. Then when he went to Niger, we saw the Ghanaians living in Niger welcoming him in Niamey, and they were saying, we want to join the AES. And this is it, because if he wants some recognized entity or organization that is like we say the idea of ECOWAS was, and to be Ghana and the rest of the countries leaving the puppet organization and joining the AES. And that's what the people of Ghana said. And one Umar Adam said, today we are happy, very, very happy, because our president is arriving here. Regarding the AES, we hope that we too will join it to support Africa, and Africa will stand tall. Ghanaians and Nigerians are doing well, as the nationals of the two countries are the same, because we are in West Africa. Like I told you, they span miles and kilometers of the same ethnic and brothers. He continued and say, truly it is a joy for us Ghanaians today to come and welcome our president, John Dramani Mahama. We support the AES. We support the AES because we are brothers. This is another Ghanaian called Vincent Tony, who said that, expressing hope that Ghana, a member of ECOWAS, will join the alliance. So this is it. This is what people want. So Dramani, listen to your people.
Yeah.
Don't be like those who don't listen. They can only listen.
Senegalese. And those guys promised that they will, they gave false hope, especially Jomaifai and Sonko. They really gave false hope to the Senegalese. And we haven't heard.
It's Jomaifai.
Both of them, because you can't tell me you are separate to your boss. You are the same thing. You guys push the same men.
The boss is the people. Yeah, the people are
They are the ones, but now they can't put the sign and say the signature and say we are joining AES. It's up to this guy to tick it and say it's over for ECOWAS. We are on this other side.
Anyway, but Ghana, I think Ghana is doing well. Right now they have a direction, not like those who are elected and they start running out too. Like a lot of people complained about the president of Botswana, the new one, because he becomes president, he's out.
They're already complaining.
Yeah, people are complaining about that because
the way they were praising him when he got in.
But when you find a president who's trying to create relations that should help people locally. Like you start with the neighbors, then you go to,
you spread your wings.
Yeah. So guys,
it's Africa.
Yeah. So guys, let us know what you think about this in the comment section. Are you applauding Ghana? If you are from Ghana, or if you are Ghanaian, wherever you are, what are you feeling about this? You did a good job. Although I was not amused by you bringing back an old president, but maybe it will serve you better good for you. If you'd like to support us, we have Buy Me a Coffee link in the description and on your screen. For just $5, it's very cold where we are. Very, very cold. It's raining. We need coffee. $5 for me, for her, or 10 or 20 or 50 or 100, whatever you are blessed to have. We will appreciate. We have super thanks. We have super chats. We also have a WhatsApp number if you'd like to chat with us directly. Let us know what you think, how we can, reach out to you better. And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.